Alright, here we are in I think it's a 2020 Model S, testing out the autopilot here. It says I need to keep my hand on the steering wheel. Let's see here. So I have the autopilot engaged, and speed limit is 65. We set the max to 70. Looks like there's a car coming up beside me here. There it is, I can see it on the screen there. This one has the glass roof. Cool, kind of cool white seats in here. So let's go ahead and try to change lanes. So I'm gonna hit the lane changing thing up, and we are changing lanes. That's cool. Change lanes one more time. Let's see how that works. Change lanes. The car is changing lanes on its own. Pretty cool. I can see the car up here ahead of me. It's on the screen. And I'm not even touching it. I mean, it tells me to touch the steering wheel every, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. So I'm just seeing how it works. See if it notices this big truck. It's kind of cool. It actually shaped like a truck on the screen. This big military truck here. That's very cool how it's actually shaped like a truck. You can tell the shape of the vehicle and lower the volume here. So yeah, this car has pretty cool functionality for freeway driving. I tried the autopilot on the regular city streets, and it didn't really do too well. I don't know if I would recommend it for that. It's really bad at making turns, or if you roll into an intersection, it kind of has a hard time figuring out where to go. So the autopilot would disengage, and then you got to take over from there. But yeah, for freeway driving, this is great. You just kind of sit here and it'll tell me periodically to put my hand on the steering wheel. But yeah, for basically what it does is it keeps the lane and it manages your speed. If it sees the cars up ahead slow down, it'll slow down for you as well. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can not touch it. Okay, now it's telling me to put slight touch on the steering wheel. I think that just wants to make sure that you're not like watching a movie or falling asleep. I don't know why that happened. What was that? Corrective steering applied for your safety. Okay, maybe the autopilot disengaged. Alright, it's back on. Please keep your hands on the wheel. Be prepared to take over at any time. Alright, well, let me let go again and see what happens. I'll keep my hand hovering over the steering wheel just to see how long it takes for the car to notify me again. Not touching anything still. The car is turning. Okay, now I got a big truck up ahead. Looks like it's slowing down for me automatically. That's kind of cool. I didn't touch anything yet. Pretty sweet so far. I don't know if I truly trust. Okay, that was what, 30 seconds? Apply slight force to the steering wheel. Okay, now I guess about every 30 seconds it tells you to touch the steering wheel. So you might as well just keep your hand on the steering wheel like this the whole time, even if you're not actually paying attention to the road. Well, I don't know what you're supposed to do, but I'm pretty sure you still need to pay attention while you're driving. You can't just like, what is happening here? Slammed on the brakes for like no apparent reason whatsoever. I have no idea why. But I had to press the accelerator myself to get back going. That was weird. So yeah, I don't know how great this autopilot is. I don't know if you can call it an autopilot. I would say that it's really just a lane keeper and a speed manager at this point. I guess you can change lanes with it. We can try one more time here to change the lane, and it's changing lanes. What happens if I don't touch that button again? Will it change again? No, it's not. So I'll just shut that off. So there's a guy passing me on the left now. I'm gonna go ahead and change lanes to the left, and it kind of jerks over to the left. I don't really like that. It's not really a very smooth lane change, honestly. I'm gonna move one more lane over. Let's see how that goes. Okay, that worked. It's not the smoothest lane changer in my opinion. I feel like it should just slowly move into that lane once it knows it's empty, instead of kind of jerking over, which is not ideal in my opinion. But as you can see, it's really keeping the lane quite well. It's staying in between the blue lines, which is, you know, the lanes up ahead. I think it uses some sort of photo technology or video technology to do that. I'm not sure how it works. Okay, it's telling me to apply slight turning force to the steering wheel. Okay, well that kicked me out of autopilot, so I'm gonna press this button down here to get back into autopilot. There we go. Please keep your hand on the wheel. Be prepared to take over anytime, okay? Alrighties, passing some people here. Now there's someone right on my tail. That I don't see it on the screen, but there's someone about 15 feet behind me. They're kind of like, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, they're right there. But they're not showing up on the screen here, which is a little bit weird. I'm going to increase the speed up to 75. Okay, so now the car is going 75. It's definitely quite cool. Apply. Okay, kicked me out. I don't know why it kicked me out again. Okay, now I'm back in. Please keep your hands on the steering wheel. Okay, I'll just keep my hand on the wheel. I'm pretty sure you just got to keep your hand on the wheel like this, whether you're pushing or not. Like, you got to keep your hand on there, otherwise it really does just kick you out of your autopilot. So actually I'm gonna see if I can exit here. Okay, let's see what it does. Okay, it actually did change lanes. I'm gonna change one more. Okay. Flamingo Road West, okay. Try one more here. And that is, it basically kicks you out of autopilot. There's a little sound, but it's really not good enough in my opinion. So let's engage autopilot again. Okay, so now we're exiting. Let's see how it handles. We're gonna do some city street driving here. We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's May, I don't know what the date is. May something. Let's see if we can keep this lane here. I'm not touching it. It's keeping the lane. Apply slight turning force. Turn on the autopilot again. Kick me out again. It's really not made for city streets at all. Alright, let's kick me out again. I'm gonna put autopilot on again. Alright, I think it's back in. Keep your hand on the wheel. Okay. It changed lanes for me there. See if it, nope, it's not gonna do it. I gotta slam on the brakes. If I put an indicator to turn left, it won't just automatically go into that lane to turn left. So yeah, after driving with this thing for a few hours now, definitely the technology is not good enough for city street driving. Maybe if you're in traffic, it'll just keep you from the cars, keep some space in front of you, kind of like it's doing here. Although I am touching the brake right now. it's really not good enough for any sort of city driving, in my opinion. It's really just a lane keeper for the freeway. So I don't know, I think they have a lot of work to do. Maybe they need to build special lanes on the freeway where there's like markers that it follows that are for self-driving cars only, or something like that. But yeah, that's my review of this. Let's see exactly what Tesla it is. If I can go here, profile. Well, it used to have the Tesla logo here, now it's gone. So I don't know how to find it now driving. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. It's a Model S 75. It doesn't really give me the year or anything, but it's all white. It's definitely nice. But yeah, autopilot, that's a marketing gimmick for sure. Thanks, guys.